Good morning, guys. How's everyone doing today? Wow, we missed a nice breakout this morning pre-market. Look, we had what? One, two, three, four, five hits on this nice little trend line up. Breakout up here at the around the 20s, 25 to 30s. Then had a nice pull back into the 20. So had some nice little setups here, but unfortunately it was pre-market, so I don't usually take pre-market trades, which I didn't take it. Beautiful. Man. Looks like what 895 is probably your next target down. A lot of support. A lot of support there in the 95s. All right, so no 3-star news today. We have a little 2-star news at the U.S. leading index. With the Manzini, we're going to be riding levels to levels today. So next level up is going to be your 6162. Let me find the ES chart. And we're sitting at 15. I think that 15 is like major support there. We got 22, 29. Yeah, 29 was a red level. Probably last week or something. 97. Looks like if we do lose like the 80s and 71 to the downside, which is a good push down. I mean, you're looking at what, 15, 25. Is that 15 plus another 10? So we definitely could look for a bounce out of the 80s or the 70s on the ES if we don't lose that. Anything below that, definitely sell. We'll definitely be looking for sell. Oh. We're still kind of bullish if you kind of go to the higher time frames, like if you're looking at the 15 minutes. 15 minute is still on top of that trend. That same trend that we just broke out on the Weird. Still got about 3 minutes. Maybe. I know we got a lot of room to the downside. I mean, we got about 50 points to the downside to sweep the London lows. To sweep the Asian lows, we'd have to get all the way down to the 780s. Or maybe push up, take out the highs, then push down. We'll have to. I don't know. There's so many options, I guess, it can happen. I mean, right now it looks like we're just moving down though. These usually are not very, as far as stable lines go, because it's going to be that first 15 minutes. So we're just probably going to have to wait for that first 15 minutes to kind of get through that first 15 minutes. Oh, we got like a little trend line level here on the 15 minutes chart here. Below the what? 900s. Got your 200s all the way down there. I mean, look at there. Gotta lose those. Gotta lose those 900s. All right, there comes out the, take out the highs. Man. Nice little breakout above that trend line on the 15 minutes. We'll have to just see if continues here. Dang. No, this dude. Didn't know if we get any kind of little red candle pullback here. Didn't quite get below that wick there either. That was a weird looking candle. So remember, guys, it's still early. I know it's a lot of movement, but we're just trying to be patient for that one move. Good morning, Java. Good morning. We're kind of back at that trend line level on the 15-minute charts. I want to say that 15's kind of support for the ES there. I mean, it's forming a little bull flag here, but it's so early. This thing could just rip your face off. I don't like that we broke back down inside that that range on the 15-minute charts, because we broke out of that little range here on the 15 minutes. Ooh. Ooh, it was tempting to take there. I just couldn't pull the trigger. I wasn't sure if we would get back be up the 60. That kind of had me nervous, that 60 level here. Yep. We had that little consolidation right here. So maybe this second time we'll get through. Just couldn't get through those 60s. You don't like it to see the touch the 21 twice. Might just have to wait for that 15-minute close candle and see where that 15-minute closes. See, it looks like we got a little flag set up on the ES here too. I would think if we get through those 60s, you'd have a nice little pop. And it looks like we have equal highs sitting up here at 82s too. Still early, guys. Still early. We're still within that 5-minute range. All right, we're back at the overnight highs here. I hate to even see what the 5-minute chart looks like because right now it just looks horrible here on the 1 minute. I mean, if you're looking at the 5 minutes, it definitely looks like we get a pullback to the 22s here. That'd be your 21 EMA bounce off of your 9. I mean, off the 5 minute. Oh goodness. Java, did you trade yesterday? If so, how was your trading? Yesterday I was going to trade, but I looked up what was the market usually like after the inauguration or after president's changes, and it said the market's usually pretty tough the day after that. So I stayed away. So far, guys, no trade yet. We're just kind of having to be patient and wait. I mean, we had a nice little push up of about 80 points. Now we're just kind of consolidating sideways. I almost got long off this little bull flag, but like I said, I didn't like those 60s. It looks like we're going to constantly get stuck at those 60s, and that's kind of what's happening. We keep getting stuck at the 60s. So probably what's going to happen if it does get through the 60s, it's going to probably blast, and we'll have to sit here and just watch. I mean, I would think it will run those 82s again, because it looks like we have equal highs up here at the 8. Well, and it's off by like a tick. Never mind. I thought it was equal highs there, but it's like so close. If the ES can get above the 15s, we should make another little run up. Your next level here is the 15, and we should make a little run to the 22s. But I know anytime I usually try to mess around with these like support levels on the ES, I'll usually just get chopped up. So we're just going to kind of just stay away. Just be patient. It's only the first 15 minutes. You're about to have your 15 minutes set. I mean, our 15 minutes candle is still within the 5-minute candle. Like it's, I think we're just going to have to wait for us to either break above these 82s to kind of see what's going to happen, or basically back down here below the 900s. It's trying to get through those 60s. If it can get through the 60s, I think you'll definitely get a little pop up there to the 80s. Then we'll have to see where it goes from there. What's up, Charles? How are you doing today? All right. Finally getting through those 60s. Right now, it's just kind of watching price action for us. No trade so far today. Honestly, I feel like it's going to probably take a week or two to get the market feeling back to normal. I think with a lot of different companies, you know, anytime we have a new president changes, they, you know, certain presidents, they support different companies or don't support companies. So I feel like, you know, some companies are going to be doing good, some companies are going to be doing bad. So I think we just have to kind of get through that where they level out. Well, we did push up to the 80s, but we didn't get above that 15 minutes. Like, we just hit the 80s and rejected hard. I mean, like 30 points. I mean, these are the type of candles that will just ruin your account if you're playing with tight stop losses. That was another reason I didn't trade yesterday, was the ATR. The average candle size was like 20 something freaking points. And if you don't hit that thing just right, it'll just wreck you. So this looks like, you know, from what I watched yesterday, I mean, I did watch the market yesterday. I just didn't trade or stream. But it's almost like the reversal. Like yesterday we had the big move down, then trade sideways. Today we had the move up, trade sideways again. Oh. So this is where the ES is at. The ES needs to get above the 15s and find support. And I think then we'll get out of this choppy zone. But until we get out of this 15 to 12 on the ES, we're just going to chop around. Oh, gosh. Cool chills. I mean, you can even kind of take a look at our 5-minute candles. I mean, there are no bodies at all. They've just been all wicks. All right, ES. Well, the ES did finally print above the 15. So maybe this will give us a little move up here. Hopefully, if we get above the 15, we can push to the next level up to 22. Who's going to bring us up? All right, we got through finally the 15-minute range, the 5-minute range. We're in the macro, so now if you're doing the 15-minute breakout, which it did not get a big enough push up, you want to see this area hold. That'd be your 5-minute bounce and 15-minute bounce. I mean, that's the close of both of those candles. That would have been your 90 rejection. So comes your 90 drama, which I think we should get through the 90s. We already hit it once and had the pullback. So it should get through. The second time we usually do get through. That could have been a possible long if you felt comfortable with that. That would have been a retest of your 5-minute and test of your 15-minute there. That was another nice little retest of the 15-minute and bounce. All right, there's the 22. So we did have a couple of nice little bounces off the 5 minute and 15 this morning. It's been so hard on these entries. I mean, they're just ugly wick small body candles. Those are tough to enter on. I mean, right now the nicer setup is hopefully get some better looking candles and maybe get a pullback here into the 70s or 60s. We might get that 22 first. 22 is your ES target that we talked about if your 15-minute held. I mean, your 115. I'm sorry, 115 held. What's up, Caesar? How are you doing today? Just being being patient and just waiting on a setup today. All right, there's that 22 target. Not really a lot of setups in that first, say, in this first 30 minutes. There was just a lot of choppiness, a lot of wick and bodies. $9.94. That'd be a nice little pullback. I wouldn't mind seeing that kind of pullback. That'd get us. That would put us right back there around that 15-minute opener range. That was pretty close to your target. Did you get that, Caesar? It missed you. I mean, it was like right there at it. It was so close. Oh, it didn't even trigger. Huh. I really don't want to take a non-bounce. I wouldn't mind seeing a 90 pullback. A 90 would be a nice area. That was your non-bounce there. Hoping that was a little fake out there above. I want to. A lot of times, if I take that first one, I don't really get that many points. We want to see the second one. Did you re-enter that, Caesar, or what? How did you? Where did you take your 5 points off of? Man, the ES looks like it just is ready to blast over here. Let's see. 29 will be our next level up on the ES. We do, well, never mind. It's already 10 o'clock. If I say we did have a little 2-star news today. Whoa, I think that was the 2-star news. What a delay that was. Dude, that was the same thing that happened yesterday, man. 15-minute bounce. Wow. Insane dip that was insane. Yeah, right back to that freaking 15 minutes too, man. Uh, ooh, it's getting kind of tricky here. I hate that we're around that 22 level. We're having issues around that 22. Well, we got above the 22 here. See if that 22 holds. Uh, that 22's got me nervous. Yeah. I thought we would get the breakout here, but man, we're just chopping sideways now. There's another 20 touch. Man, if we hit that 20 multiple times, most of the time we're going to move back down. Yeah, this is tough here, guys. We'll see what happens here. It may get stopped out here. Yeah, freaking hit that installed. I'm going to go to break even just because it's stalling. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That thing literally just ticked my freaking stop. Oh, dude, that is so dirty. That is dirty, guys. What the frick? Oh my god, dude. That should have been my freaking 10 points for my funded, dude. Oh man. That's dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. I have to sit here and just watch. Man, I mean, literally, that thing was just right there. It had to be within like a tick or so. Man, that's so. I'm so annoyed with that. Didn't know if we get another little push back and down into this area here. Let's see, we've already had the 121 touch here. So I mean, we've already touched it once. I don't know if we get it a second time. Usually doesn't work out very well on the second time. I just couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Ooh, sounds good, Caesar. Sounds good. Yeah. Wow. We missed that breakout there. Pull back to the 21 EMA again. That would have been what? 14, almost 30 points. Almost the breakout from the 21. We got a little target up here at the pivot at the 57s. So we paper handed the first trade. We got in around this last 21 pullback, but I went to break even just because these candles have been super wicky. And man, I hate that I did not get that 10 points. I mean, I definitely feel like I said, 29 is your probably next target up on the ES. Then you probably can expect some kind of bounce off of that 29 on the ES. Hmm. Not very good at getting long on these red candles. Well, we got 15 minutes, so we should be starting a new 15-minute candle. Right now, I mean, we're riding the 20. That was the third 20 on this trend here. I mean, the ES still looks like it wants to 29. If you're looking at the ES, it looks like the ES wants that 29. It definitely makes it a little tough on these entries with these huge wicks. I'm just not a big fan of like when these candles are all wick. It just makes it super tough. We're just not getting good like candle price action. So you would think that we'd want to rerun this wick here. Either run it or break down past it. Still got about 13 minutes before IBH is set up. Look at these little baby grind candles on the ES over here. It's like it's just grinding to that 29 level here. uh, we lose. I think if we lose this trend line here, it's going to have a decent little pullback here. No, looks like it wants to round a little bit. Got the 9 kind of curling. Wow, broke out of that trend hard. Wow, that was a hard bounce. Support here at the 21. Looks like we want to get that freaking 50 EMA touchdown there. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to retest these 22s. I want to see if we pull back, retest this area. Man, if we lose those 22s on the ES, it could just be downtown from there, guys. What time is it? Okay, we've got 5 more minutes before the IBH is set up. This trend line is still holding. I mean, that's why I feel like it's possibly going to move down. We had a nice little trend line all the way up here, broke out of it, and right now we just keep bouncing it. Yeah. Comes those 50s. Man, if we lose those 50 EMAs, next target down is probably going to be your 50% pullback here at the session mid at the 69s. But that's only if we lose those 22s. We're going to have to lose those 22s on the ES here. There's your 50 bounce. So far, no winning trade. We had a break even trade. We missed our 10 points by about a tick, and we missed that earlier trade, and we haven't found that second entry yet. Maybe. Shit. Couldn't get through that trend line. Ah, dang it. Might get stopped out on this one here. Yep, it's going to get stopped out. All right. So it's going to be a fail on the funded account there. Got stopped at this trend line. I thought once we pushed above it, we'd keep going, but I almost should have waited for a print with our 9s, and it still may go. All right. Now we're just switching over to the eval. So got stopped on that freaking trend again. Come on, trend line. It's going to get us again, too. We'll be a little bit more aggressive with this eval here. I mean, I feel like we just want to rerun all these equal highs up here at the 35s. Yeah. Looks like we're going to be a couple candles too early if it does end up pushing up there, take out those equal highs. Looks like we have equal highs sitting up there at 37. Ooh, guys, I feel like I've been stuck at this freaking level forever on this freaking funded account. I've been stuck between freaking 26,100 and 26,300. It seemed like for like several weeks now. Not sure what happened to a Methodical Man stream. Did he have internet issues? That sucks that we missed this. Did anybody else try to take that up there to the equal highs? I mean, it definitely looks like 35s is going to be your target. Then from there, I don't know. 35s, 37. See if we finally get a little bit of separation between the 9 and 20. Maybe we'll get a better looking pullback here. What's up, Ponzi? How are you doing? You finally passed your eval? Nice. Nice, Java. I should have known better about trading that. I didn't really the kind of going back and looking at it, what really hurts you right here where it starts chopping is whenever your EMAs are stacked on top of each other. All right, there's another 20 bounce. Wouldn't mind finding a trade to see if we can get that breakout above the initial balance. That would be the nicer of the setup there. Another 21 bounce. All right. I mean, even just like 10 points is a struggle at the moment. There we go. Finally getting a nice little push after what, like 10, 21 touches. There's your initial balance high here, 37s. I'd like to see us get a push up, then another retest off your IBH here. See if we can get the bull flag in here. Damn. I don't like the way that looked. If we lose that 37s, we could probably close this trade if we lose the 37s. Like I said, if we lose the 37s, we'll probably close this and wait for deeper pullback. Was hoping once we rebroke that IBH, we'd get the nice pusher up, maybe back up toward this pivot here. Wow. Shit. Let's see if this gap here holds. Just waiting to see what's going to happen at this level here. Give it one more try above the IBH here. The struggle bus is at the 40 right now, guys. I'm trying to limit my risk this way. If it doesn't get through, the most we'll lose is $100 on this trade here. All right, so we're in at just 3 points, 12 ticks. In case it just can't move up, we'll just put our stop loss right below this IBH here. Oh, no. Doesn't look like we want to get above it here. No. Ooh, this has been rough. You made 1100 this morning? Man, Java. I'm over here struggling just to get in the green. All right, we're back at the. I mean, we keep bouncing off the 20. We're come on. All right. Is it finally gonna break out of this stupid ass target? Oh my god, dude! I've been trying to get this breakout all morning. Now it's gonna come. This bastard wants to go back down now. You think it may be southbound? We might just end up just taking our red day and moving on and wait for later today or tomorrow. Because I know I can't take any more funded account. Well, I have a few more funded. I mean, I've only taken the one funded trade. I mean, we have the other funded we can take trades on, but I'm not sure. Because price action isn't that great. At least it's not for me. It's not. Oh, there's the freaking move down I was waiting for. Let's see if we're going to continue losing that 50 here. Java, where did you get most of your trades at this morning from 1100? I would think that would move back down because we got back below that 20. Wait, no, we didn't. Let me see. No, we bounced off of that 22. That's where we hit. Man, it looks like definitely could be a southbound here. Never could really get above that IBH there. And so as right now, it's going to be a red day for me just because it's evals. I don't really count as much, but funded I do. And it was a 10-point loss on the funded. So we're going to be down, what, $98 today. Definitely want to see it lose to 22 before you start looking for considering shorts here. We're also in the macro time, so we usually expect some kind of breakout here. What's up, buddy? How are you doing today? We're red today. It's a red day for us. Other than that, it's good. We just did our one trade and done. Since we just do one trade on our fundeds and the rest is just evals trades. You said you still can't get signed in? Did you set up your configuration? You can't sign into Ripnik? Do you got this part set up where you're connected the configuration? All right. If we lose at 22, we'll probably definitely get even a bigger move downtown. I guess I'm not really understanding what you mean by connecting to Ripnik. Like, so did you sign your 2 pieces of paper in RTrader Pro? Okay, you have to do that before you can even sign in. That's that one thing I was telling you about the other day. You have to go to RTrader Pro and log in with your Bulanox user ID and password that they give you, and that'll set up the Ripnik account. Then you go over to Ninja and sign in, but you have to do this first to sign those 2 pieces of paper. like under systems, you want to select Bulanox. Just hit the drop box, and Bulanox is somewhere. Oh, right there. You select Bulanox, then select the Chicago area, and that username password is what they give you at their homepage. On orders, you got select on, but you cannot be logged into your Ninja website either. Like you can't be logged into Ninja. So like, let's just say if I try to log into this, a lot of times it'll log me out because it'll say I can't have multiple connections. Um, I'm not really sure why it won't let you sign in though. And you're using your Ripnik username password, right? Not Bulanox username password, but the password username password they give you. Let's see. So this is your Bulanox page, so you're using this username and password to put in your RTrader Pro, correct? Under a Ripnik account. Okay. We just got to make sure you select the right settings when you sign in. Like you should be able to put your username password here, select Bulanox, and select Chicago area. Still don't let you sign in? Do you got the market data turned off? Do you got this one turned off? Maybe you can try see if it's up to date or something. Maybe make sure it's up to the 174801 version of the RTrader Pro. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I used to do it that way, but I haven't done it that way in a while. Maybe you have to do it when you first sign in or something. I know when I first started trying to set this up, I had some issues too. So you're not alone. It took me a minute to get my stuff set up. Man, congrats if any of you guys did good today. I did. Uh, I didn't have any good trades today. I missed my one setup this morning by a point. Then I tried a second trade with it. Then we took a loss. Then we took another loss on our eval. So it's definitely been a red day for myself. Okay, so you've done all that with Apex before. Ooh. Maybe you can try updating your what is it called? Your import key that you have to sign into Ninja website. Yeah, it's just so hard to tell by not like, when you can't see somebody's thing, so it's kind of tough. Yeah, it's just where you have to import your key, import your license key. And that's on the Ninja website. I mean, if you got a Ninja account, you should have a Ninja. If you're already signed up, you only really need to have one import. But if Apex say expired, it wouldn't hurt just to take your Bulanox and go over there and put on there. If your Bulanox account expired or something, or hadn't used it in a while. Your import key, it's right under your Bulanox username password, the import key. So you would take this. Let me make sure I got it. Where'd it go? Oh, right there. Yeah, so you just copy paste this into the Ninja website here. When you go to the website, the free Ninja license key, you may need to update that. Sometimes it forgets that, and I have to redo that sometimes. And when you go to their webpage, just go to settings. Is that right? I'd have to start over that thing. Let's see here. I don't like we're gonna go down from right here. Yeah, I do mine with, I've done it with both. So once you go to the page, go to settings. It's hard to see on this freaking app page. Oh, so go to settings. Then after that, go to plans. Then import license key. All right, one more time. So when you go to the Ninjas page, just click settings. This page will pop up. It'll have an account, plan, profile, preference, documents, and just hit plans, then import license key. See if that'll let you, then go back to RTrader Pro and see if that'll let you sign in RTrader Pro. We had a breakout here above this VWAP here. I mean this VWAP fair value gap, but we didn't have no structure change. Like we should have went past this level here. Then plus your internal swing is here. If it signs me out, I'm sorry. I was trying to log into RTrader Pro with Buell and Ox and see if it'll let me. Sorry. I was trying to see if I could get logged in on my RTrader Pro with Buell and Ox here. What's up, Pine Tree? Ooh, that gap is still holding. That was another 9. This range has been tough. I mean, we've been just pretty much stuck between 90 and 40. So we just got a 50-point trade range today so far. Hopefully we can get some kind of move around this 11:30 hour when the London market closes. Hmm. Yeah, I was trying to log in also with my Bulanox there, but can't get logged in. All right, so we're back at that opening range or initial balance high here. That's where I tried to trade at earlier and it failed. We failed to get a trade through these levels here earlier. If we can get some kind of separations between our EMAs, then get some kind of pullback, maybe we can look for another long. So we could hit this range and go all the way back to the bottom here. So we're just kind of wait and see what happens here at this these levels here. A few more European holders. Yeah, we got about 5 more minutes. We'll see if we can get some kind of breakouts when the European markets close. All right, finally we're at the IBH. Oh, now it wants to go. That's kind of what we were trying to get a hold of earlier, but getting stopped out. So now the next move here is like, since we did finally get about 20 points above our IBH, we can wait for a retest of this area and see if we can take a trade off of it. What the crap? Angel, I'm also having trouble getting my Bulanox to log in too. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to get this Bulanox logged in to see what settings it has to be. So hopefully we get a little pullback here because we are hitting that support level at the 61.29s on the ES. You got to be careful if you're also getting long this high up around this pivot here, because you got long here, more likely you'll hit that pivot, then you'll have to have a little bit of rejection. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Sorry about that, and I'm still here trying to figure that out. I could not get. I'm having issues signing in on my Bulanox account too on RTrader Pro. I done tried like multiple different things. The only thing I haven't done is resubmit my import key, which I guess I could try that too and see if that helps. So right now what we're doing is we're waiting to see if we can get a pullback back here into the 40s, 30s. That sucks. Definitely not getting the pullback. So hopefully once we hit this pivot, maybe the pivot will find support then for a pullback here. I wonder if that's it. Okay. Angel, are you still here? Ah. I, I got it. I think I have it figured out, Angel. Angel, if you're still in the lobby, I have that sign in figured out finally. I figured out what I was doing wrong. Casey's got the sound turned down. How you doing today, Crypto? To me, these are the ones I like. I said I don't do very well on these type of breakouts. Whatever we consolidate sideways, I don't really get that nice little bear flag setup I like. And this is going to be your pivot here. Should find some kind of resistance here at the 57s. Wow, we're just right through the 57s. See, I didn't take this initial breakout this time. Like I said, I took this twice earlier and I went break even and once was a failed. So I didn't take it this third time. Yeah, I'm in the red today, Crypto. Unfortunately, it was a one, which I only take one trade on the funded account, but I had the winning trade but I had a pretty tight stop loss. I was at break even. I literally hit like 9 points in something, and I was trying to short earlier whenever I thought we were getting back underneath the IBH. So we're finally getting some good separation. So this is the area I'm looking for a pullback to, back into the 40s. Yeah, it was pretty tough this morning. We had definitely a short range. I haven't really looked to the left to see where we could go. This is not all-time highs, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so we got a lot of up room up here that we can move on up to. Definitely up to the 22,100s. There's some support there at the 104s. Like I said, I'm looking for a pullback back into the 40s. Crypto, were there any 8 setup this morning for failed inversion gap trades? This one I looked at earlier. The only reason why I didn't take this one just because we didn't break liquidity. I'd much rather seen this one come down to here. But since this didn't pull down past here, we didn't take this one. All right, there comes your read pivot test. The only thing that would keep us from getting back down to this 21 is this freaking pivot here. Damn it. You took a trade at 33 at the IBH breakout. Or was that one of the breakouts from earlier? I got stopped out on one of those breakouts I tried to get earlier. If you kind of go back to the left, I tried to get this trade back over here, but like I said, it had to have a bigger pullback here. Then when we finally did break out, we're pretty much watching then. Wow. Right now it's just turning into another consolidation move higher. So pretty much the same setup as previously. Oh, Angel, I got it figured out. All right. So under systems, you need to select Ripnik paper trading. But I think you have to upload your import key and then that pops up. So I have the market data off. See, username, password, Ripnik paper trader, gateway, Chicago, then log in. It should let us log in now. Yeah, see. And then it'll have you sign. All right, if you want to take a picture of that real quick. Don't worry. I don't, like I said, I had the market data off down on here. If you want to take a picture of that real quick, and that way you can just remember. So a picture of this. Then over there in Ninja, go to click on your little blue guy right here in the corner. Hit settings, go to plans, go to import license key. So import your Linux license key. Then go back over to RTrader Pro and put these settings in. So once I re-uploaded my import key, it allowed me to sign in. Oh, you took one at the opening? I didn't even bother looking at some trades in the opening. Oh, okay. It carried me to your YouTube page, not Discord. All right, so here comes our 21 touch, but it's right there on top of the pivot. Uh, was that supposed to take us to a Discord channel, Crypto? Okay, I'll look on there in a sec. Is that what you're trading right now, Angel? Is this box? I still never really got that good at doing that. Trading the ranges. To me, I find that pretty difficult. I can never hit the buy button fast enough. Yeah, I don't usually do very good on these ranges like this. Like I said, that's something I do struggle with. That's why a lot of times I hesitate on taking these trades. I'm always scared I'm about the top of the range. So that's why a lot of times I don't take it. There's the. We're trying to pop out of that zone. Wait, you're taking it back down to the bottom of the zone? Whew. I have a very tight stop loss. Like I said, this is just a range here. It may not make it back down. And I probably had to give it more room, which we're not going to give it to. Ooh, I don't see how you do these ranges, Angel. These things make me nervous playing the ranges. Good deal. 276 is buy side. What's up, Methodical Man? What happened to your internet today? It might be the weather. Might be the weather has something to do with your internet. Blame the snow. The grind, guys. Just grinding. Yeah, I had a short stop loss on that one. I wasn't trusting the trade, so I only had like a 1 or 2 point stop loss. I'm probably getting close where I probably won't take any more trades, and we'll just call it good and just walk away with my one loss today with my funded, because I don't want to be tempted to take any more trades with that. Man, right now we're just kind of slow grinding higher and higher. Was it 12 o'clock? And we're getting into the lunch hour. What's up, Outer? Were you able to find any trades in this mess today? Some people have done well. I haven't done that well today. Like I had one trade that was close to my 10 points, and I think I missed it by like a half a point or something. It got so close. Then it pulled back, break even. Then I tried again. Then that second one, unfortunately, was a loss. Nice. Whew, what a grind. Guys, I think I'm going to walk away from here because I'm just not feeling it anymore. I've been struggling all this morning. But thank you guys for watching and hanging out this morning. Sorry we didn't take a lot of trades. I just felt uncomfortable with most of the trades that we took this morning. You too, Caesar. Thank you guys for hanging out today. Which, you know, I've brought this up multiple times. I know what my struggle is. I struggle with entries whenever we consolidate sideways. Like, I don't do good with these entries whenever we move up, sideways, up, sideways, up. These are a struggle for myself. All right, guys. If we're not back for Power Hour, we will definitely be back in the morning. Thank you guys for watching today.